Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone's well. I know I've been missing in action for a while. It's been a wild month, I will give it that. So if you catch me looking above you, I've got you right in front of my computer. So I'm just checking to make sure I'm centered and everything looks good. Well, this is the last of my morning coffee. This cup was from my son and daughter-in-law. I love it very much. Well, just to bring you up to date, the hat and the cowl I'm wearing, I'm going to shout out Cassie at Craft. The giveaway I won had a skein of Scarfy yarn in it. Here it is. Let me set my coffee down. Had a Scarfy skein in it. So I used it to make my hat and cowl. And this is a Divine hat pattern. See the design? It's easy to make, and it didn't take long. And the cowl's just a simple half double crochet. This yarn is part wool, 78% acrylic, 22% wool, and it's not bothering me at all. I haven't never been allergic to wool. I mean, I guess there's a first time for everything, but yeah. So this was one of my finished objects. I love this yarn. This is wonderful. I only had one skein, so I wanted something for me. You know, like I said, there's your hat. As you can see, it's got the Divine hat. Looks like a to me, it reminds me kind of like a ice cream cone, the way it circles. But anyway, I love this outfit. It's comfortable. Today it's a little colder. It's probably not cold enough for me to wear one yet, but I just wanted to show you it fits nicely. Maybe you can see the design there. I'll take it off here in a minute and show you more. But I wanted to shout her out and tell her thank you again for including that yarn. First time I've ever used it, and it was a pleasure to work with. It's not a pleasure to rip out, so make sure you know what you're doing before you crochet it. It's a little bit of a pain to pull apart, but we persevered. I got it done. But yeah, I've been kind of missing in action. I've had doctor's appointments, and I took the plunge and did my first craft show, which I plan on hopefully inserting a clip here shortly. I have some yarn purchases and some finished objects and some projects coming up, and I got some really good advice on my craft show, and it was mainly from the customers. It was not always from the vendors. I really enjoyed that because they knew it was my first show, and it's just made me want to do more now. I mean, I wanted to do a Christmas show, but I can't crochet that fast, so. And I'm not going to do everything knitted. I want to do some crochet because I got some beautiful yarns to show too. Something cute I made for a neighbor requested, and like I said, some acquisitions. I have more yarn coming in today. It's like 3 skeins from Joann's. It's pink. That was one of the things they suggested to me. And I've got some yarn over here on my table, wherever my hand is. Over here on my table I want to show you. And we'll get there. But hopefully if I can, I'm a computer tech, but my video editing skills suck. Let's just be honest here, okay? I'm going to hopefully pause for a second where I can insert the clip of my craft table. I got so excited I only took one clip. Silly me, but it'll give you an idea of what all I had. Hopefully I can insert that here, but we'll see.
Did it? No, I didn't come.
Yeah, the one.
Hopefully that clip come out. I will work on it, try to get it there. But this is the last of my morning coffee. So grab you a cup, whatever your beverage, whatever you need, and let's kind of go through a few things. I got some very good advice. The knitted hats, a lot of the ones I made were one color, and while they were pretty and functional, people said it kind of looked like hats from Walmart, and that they weren't interested in. Now the colorful ones, the brightly colored ones, they were no problem. I sold some, okay? The one thing that surprised me was I sold a lot of the narrow ear warmers. The larger ones just didn't sell. They said their head don't quite fit. So they said they wanted some, they would like to see some more colorful, smaller ear warmers. I don't have one here to show you. I also got asked if they had any toddler ear warmers, and I said nope, but it can be done, and I took notes. On that note, I just kind of made me a list, and then talking about consideration and more colors, and here's where the pink comes in. If you know a little bit about me, you know I can't stand pink. I'm a girl, but I hate pink. I like blue, and I like dark colors. But I've hit the bullet. I'm going to be a good girl. As long as I don't have to wear it, I can crochet it. Okay. I am not a pink girl. No. I'm tomboy through and through, and tomboys don't wear pink. At least this one, no. There may be others. I'm not saying they're not. I've got pink coming. I've got some variegated coming. I've got some different styles coming. So I'm going to make some more of these divine hats. Let me get my hat so I can take this off and show you what it looks like up closer. I didn't grab it this morning, so. Well, I got the glasses hung. That's cute. Let's try it again. Alright. Okay. Here's the cowl. This is just my hair's wild now. I had on a hat. It's just a basic cowl, the basic stitch. You know, I just used the rest of my scarfy yarn for that one. Then here's the divine hat. Here's what it kind of looks like. As you can see, it's really pretty, and let me back up a little. And this is what it looks like. It's just made in the round. To me, it reminds me of cake swirls or a ice cream cone. I'm trying to get this hair stuck back in, but I really like it, and I want to make more of this in different types. This is the kind of thing I want to make for my next show, and yes, there's going to be a next one. I'm just not sure when, because I can't crochet fast enough for Christmas. In other words, I would end up taking a lot of the same stock, and I need some Christmassy items. Some more. I got fall themed, but I need some Christmassy items too. So, but those are this is the set I made out of Cassie's yarn from the giveaway. One of them. I've got the big twister yarn over here making a shawl for me. I'm working on that. I'm learning how to crochet with such fine thread. I've never done that before. I've never done this before, so I like these never dones before. They're fun. They're fun to learn. I'll try not to make the video long, but since I've been missing in action, I figured I'd better catch up. But yes, I had doctor's appointments, follow-ups. Everything went well. Took a load off, and then the craft show was 3 days, and hopefully the video, the clip come into it, and you can see I had a lot of stuff. That was the other thing. I think I had a little too much and a little too much variety. But my plushies sold. I sold some infinity scarves. I didn't sell my ring around the rosy vest, which kind of surprised me, but we did have a weird day. For the first craft show, she didn't advertise it well. And even though there were supposed to have been 30 vendors there, only 20 showed up, and it was not the best circumstances. But it got my feet wet, and I got to understand a lot. So, no complaints, no complaints. I covered my booth fee plus some, and I was able to buy a little bit more yarn to try some different things. Like I said, Joann's is coming, and I bought my first Hobie yarn. And it should be here first of next week, and I'll make another video unboxing that. I also have run across a really cute pattern. I've got half the yarn for it. I'll have to wait till the first of the month to get the rest, but I think it's going to be quite popular. I may be way off base, so I'll end up probably putting it on my Etsy shop. It is paid patterns. And I'm just going to show you the first page, and you can see who designed it. Yep, you guessed it, Mr. Jack. It's a succulent plant from Jack. And there's the designer. I am not good with my camera angles. And it is an Etsy paid pattern right here. And you know, who's Jack without Sally? And they're by the same designer on Etsy. If I can remember, I will link the pattern purchase down here below. But like I said, I'm probably too close to the camera. I might get better views if I can get it up here. There we go. Jack and Sally, and they're both succulents. And I have the terracotta yarn with me right now. The white is coming, and so are the black and the other colors I need for it too. It's in my cart. Oops, wrong one. Let me get them back over here, because one's a 19-page pattern, one's a 15-page pattern, which I have got printed out and ready to go. I just need to finish getting the yarn, and I will do that. I'm going to move these so I don't mess them up and get them mixed up. But it calls for some, yeah, see, I've been playing with Cassie's yarn with that thing in my shawl, and it's gotten me comfortable working with the smaller yarns. Now, and this, of course, is the terracotta that I'm going to use for Sally, and I'm going to pull an amber from Foster and Crochet. It feels good. It smells good. I'm trying to keep my hat up because the lights. It does smell good, I have to admit. I'll probably do the same with the Hobie yarn too when I get it, but I'm so excited to get that. But this is for Sally, and I went on and got two so I could make sure I could make two Sallys. Let's get over a little bit. So I could make up at least two succulents, and I'll try for three. We'll just see how this goes, okay? Thanks also to Cassie for the smaller hooks. That will be used in this project as well. I love those little black handle hooks. Those are wonderful. They're comfortable to use. But that's one yarn acquisition to make Sally and Jack. This one's for Sally. I also follow Happy to Hook Creations, Lisa, and she makes a lot of Shrek hats. Well, I've heard enough Shrek till I had to do it. Lisa, you're the cause of this. So now I'm going to see what I can do. And yeah, I like the yarn, but I went on and got some of these to make crochet. Okay, English is hard for me this morning. To crochet some Shrek hats with the ears. I just have to figure that out, but I'm going to use a basic beanie stitch, and yes, I got a few. And yeah, that's going in my shop too. It's Lisa's fault, which I'll link all these people and tag them so they can see that I am talking about them in a good way, of course. Let's see. I did get some new stuffed toys for Loveys. The Loveys partially sold, some of the littles and some of the bigs, but I don't think I had the right characters. But that's okay. Like I said, this all was a learning experience to me, so I'm perfectly good with that. But I think maybe I might have got better this time. I found Olaf. I love Olaf. Olaf, I hope will make it to the next one because I like Olaf. He's pretty. He's cool. But anyway, I found an Olaf. I have found a purple bear, which I thought was really cute. So I'm going to make a lovey out of that. Of course, I've got to find the yarn. And who doesn't love a big-eyed sloth, huh? Isn't that cute? I found these. I love them. I had to get them. And, of course, I've got a few more. Oh, look here. Who's this? That's Mr. Snoopy. So he's going to get him his own lovey. I'm going to put these down or I'm going to run out of room. What else is down in here? I have found, I think this is a fox. He's so cute. Some of these are ties and some of them are not. This one is, oh, Lord have mercy, I cannot read it. But yeah, I thought this one would be a cute lovey as well. So I got that one. And then this just screamed, because they're having a festival around here called Hippie Days in April and May. And yep, I'm going to make him a lovey. He's going to join me there. So, what are these? Oh, I got some little ones in here that, the little ones didn't seem to be as popular because, like I said, they were off. They were normal characters. They weren't the special ones. Let me see. Yeah, they're just bunnies, and I have a baby sloth, which I'm still thinking about doing. But those are the new stuffies I found. I'm going to put them back up because I got them all over my desk. Alright, and last but not least, a neighbor asked me for something. Asked me if I could do it. Okay, and I said, I think so. We'll see what we can do. You'll have to forgive my stuffed animal that it's dirty, and it's old, and I can't get it clean. But it's still a wolf, and if you can't tell from my pictures and stuff behind me, I'm a wolf lover, and I love Indians and Native American, but wolves are my favorite. Yes, and that's a wolf clock right there, and then all of these are wolf puzzles. But anyway, he wanted a little hat for his dog, for his wiener dog. So I made up this hat last night, and I'm hoping it'll fit his dog. He's going to let me, I'm going to give it to him, let him tell me if it fits. Needs to be bigger, smaller, whatever. But yeah, just did this over a few hours last night. Like I said, I sat and watched TV, and this is what gets me in trouble. Is watching YouTube and watching TV and getting patterns in my head. Because I get in trouble big time. But anyway, there's the little hat, and he's just a little hat. Could be a kitty hat, could be a dog hat, could be a stuffed toy hat. I mean, your imagination, use it. But it was just made with, this is Mainstay yarn from Walmart. This is Red Heart Cherry, I think. But yeah, it's just a free pattern, I believe, from Yarn Inspirations. No, it's not. I'll get the pattern. It's back over here. I'll get the pattern and link it. It was a free pattern, and she has different sizes on her blog. But I just made the large eye hook with this, and just followed her pattern. And then when I got down to here, I changed to white to make it look like a Santa hat. So we'll see. We'll see what his little dog likes. I want a picture. If I get one, I'll share it. But let's see. I think that's all for this round. Yeah, my soft play balls did not sell. I had to resort to giving them away. They just didn't sell. So I'm going to give those to a friend down here that's got a bunch of kids that she homeschools. And that way, maybe they'll have something to do as it gets colder. But that's all right. I learned. My barrettes didn't sell. The soft play balls didn't sell. But my amigurumi sold. I have no bats left, no turtles. I think I brought one manta ray home. I brought about a little more than half my pumpkins back home. Some of my dish sets, nobody bought face scrubbies, but they bought the pot scrubbers. So, just a variety. I think I had too much for people to choose from because I had 4 tables, as you can see in the video, plus a display rack for my other stuff. But that's okay, I learned. I shouldn't take everything I have, just kind of do it selectively. I mean, this was a big learning experience, and I enjoyed it very much. Yes, I was tired. And I want to give a shout out to my son and his wife, without whom this craft show would have never happened. My son, as he calls himself, he's the brawn, and his wife is the brains. She was the one setting up my table and fixing everything, putting the signs out, and he was the one who brought in all the tables and chairs, and I couldn't have done it without either one of them. Okay, he wanted me to enjoy my first craft show, and I couldn't ask for a sweeter son. I love you, babe. So I think that's all for now. I'm going to attempt to attach that video clip, and then next week when I get the rest of my yarn in, including the Joanne's, I'll show you. I will get a new video out and we'll unbox it together, because I also got some cotton yarn, and I got 2 mystery bags, and I'm excited to see what's in them, because there's my journey with my new yarns. I'm on the hunt now. But anyway, like I said, thanks for listening to my rambling. I've done gone on for 20 minutes. I didn't intend to be this long, but I do appreciate you stopping in, saying hi. And like I said, it's getting colder. Check the animals. I was also babysitting my neighbor's dog who's in the hospital. He is since home, and she's glad to be back home. But just take care of people. Do something nice for someone. You never know when they're having a bad day, and something nice like opening a door or smiling can make a big difference. So anyway, be kind to someone else. Have a good day, guys.